My mom gave me some money, gave me a couple of things, clothes. I was able to give my mom a gift that I had gotten for my daughter. It was just like, or not my daughter, for my niece rather. And then I went to Lubbock. And when I got to Lubbock, it was probably about like 11:30 or so at night. And I unpacked my bags, or really just unpacked my stuff into the room. I didn't really start unpacking my bags. My phone was off. I didn't have service. So the next morning, I wake up and I hook to the Wi-Fi. And man, when I hooked to the Wi-Fi, I got a message,
What to say?
and it was a foster family. They said, "Ian, we have your kids, and we want you to start talking to them because they need a parent. They need a dad." And I remember calling them as soon as I got that, and I said, "Hey, if my kids are too much, because I know y'all have 4 kids, if my kids are too much, I will drop this program right now. I will move back to Abilene, and I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out."
Yeah,
And they said, "No, you do them 15 weeks because your kids deserve the best you, not just a better you.
that's real.
They deserve the best you." And so I gave everything I had in those 15 weeks, everything I had. Um, I worked. I got a job within 2 days of being there. I was going to therapy twice a day for the first 5 weeks. Um, so I had to work overnights. I was a server overnight at Denny's. Worked in the hood in Lubbock, in what they used to call Tech Ghetto. Uh, it was not the nicest neighborhood, bro. I'm talking about people hit and lit. Like it literally was just like it was for me here in town. Like I'm looking out back, I'm like, man, there's girls out there, flagging dudes down. There's dudes
Right.
out there, you know, dropping things out their pockets. People coming by picking things up. Like what I'm saying. You can see people's cash apps on. You can see the green on their phone from the cash app
Yeah.
going through. Like literally, it's like, bro, like oh my god, what am I doing? And so I got a different job as a server at a Mexican restaurant, and I started making really good money doing that. And then I got a job with another company called Maverick Windows. My last 5 weeks there, and I just saved up as much money as I could. And when I got back to Abilene, I came back March  21st, and that next weekend, um, Easter weekend, was the first time I got to see my daughters in 2.5 years.
Man,
And
how did you feel, brother?
bro, it was amazing. Like, and the crazy thing is that we had the chance to bond over FaceTime,
Hmm.
in within those 15 weeks. And there was a couple of days where we didn't get to talk to each other. Things were going on. The family that had them had older kids that played sports, and I understood. You know what I mean? So, but as much as I could, I would talk to them. But man, if you see me and my girls right now, bro, you would never think that they were ever apart from me at all. Like no one ever thinks that they've been, like, when they see us. People at my church and people who know me here in town, they know how long I went without my kids,
Yeah.
and they know how much I fought. Like, and and I do it on my own, bro. Like, this is not a brag or a boast or a gloat or anything, bro. But I don't get food stamps.
No.
I don't get HUD housing. I don't get Medicaid. Like, I got my kids on insurance. Like, by the grace of God, I have a good job by the grace of God. I have my own place by the grace of God. I've got my own vehicle by the grace of God. But
Amen.
every chance I get, bro, I take my kids to the house of God. And
Amen.
uh, it don't matter if it's Sunday morning. It don't matter if it's home church on Sunday night. It doesn't matter if it's Monday night prayer. It doesn't matter if it's Tuesday night Bible study. If it's Wednesday night Bible study. It doesn't matter if. And then not only that, but my house is a house of prayer. Uh, and these little girls know that their daddy loves Jesus more than I love them. And and for a parent, man, let me talk to some dads right now, if there's any of them listening. Love Jesus more than you love your kid. Because if you don't love Jesus more than you love your kid, then the love that you give your child is superficial. Because Jesus is love. Without Jesus, we have nothing. Without him, I would still be a dope fiend, bro. I'd still be thugging, bugging, drugging, out on the streets, hitting licks, having unsolicited sex with all kinds of women, just night after night. I would be just living a lifestyle that was just leaving me empty and destroying and killing me. and I was on the highway to hell, man. I was making out with hell. I was kissing hell, and God stepped in and intervened. And when He intervened, I had to go through the fire.